Good job at the Madrite.
How may I be of assistance?
What of the spy we captured?
He has adapted to the genetic splicing even better than hoped.
Show him to me. Angel, come forth and meet your master.
The name Angel no longer applies.
What would you have us call you?
I am Archangel, a horseman of apocalypse, and I am yours to command.
Your speed and strength have been augmented. But what of your soul?
My soul is filled with hatred, rage, and death for the X-Men.
Welcome to my home. Or rather, what's left of my home. Apocalypse was quite thorough in its destruction. No doubt all of you have heard that Angel was recently caught by Apocalypse during a scouting mission. His fate remains a mystery. I can only hope Angel takes strength from the fact that our mission in Canada was a success. The Core and the Infinite Factory were disabled, and the Madrite Temple has been disbanded. In light of that, Apocalypse's plans of conquest have been quashed. Those are just 4 lives. We have a greater responsibility to the millions of people in New York City. We must free them from the tyranny of Apocalypse. Agreed. But once we've explored New York, we should be able to formulate a plan of attack. For your first missions, talk to Moira or Havoc. Good luck to you. Hello, I trust all is well? Her prophecy is rather unnerving, but I wouldn't let it color our every action. Apocalypse was rather overzealous in his quest to destroy Cerebro. This entire complex is a loss. Don't worry, I have the resources to rebuild the X-Mansion. Beast seems rather excited at the prospect and has begun talking of building an improved Cerebro. The reports have been rather disheartening. Once again, it would appear Apocalypse has put people into camps. Exactly, but we still don't know why. My pleasure.
Greetings, X-Man. It's been a while, hasn't it? To get Apocalypse out of New York City, we'll have to battle him in his tower. But we first have to get into his tower, which from all indications is impossible. Well, there may be a solution. Look up Sebastian Shaw in New York City. If anyone would know how to get into that tower, it'd be him. Quite right. Your best bet for entering New York City undetected would be the sewers. There's an entrance near the mansion. If you'd like more information, use the mission briefing computer by Charles. Since the attack on New York, I've been helping treat the wounded. Just recently I've begun working with the underground. We've set up an underground railroad of sorts that helps those fleeing the city. An old acquaintance of ours, Marrow. Let's just say she learned a lesson in kindness when the X-Men saved her people from the Gersel soldiers. I believe she's attempting to pay back that kindness. I know he's the leader of the Hellfire Club, and he has little love for the X-Men. I also know he gave information to Angel about the Infinite Factory. No, Shaw hates Apocalypse as much as we do, and that's why he might be willing to tell us how to get into that tower. You're quite welcome, my friend.
Quick, there's not much time. They need us to disable the defense platforms Apocalypse has placed along the coast. A group of Sentinels are being sent to pick up New York refugees, but those platforms will destroy anything that flies by. Boulevard Trask himself has put in overrides and blocked their mutant-killing programs. They should completely ignore mutants. If you want more info on this mission, use the briefing computer by Professor Xavier. He's the one who developed Sentinels, so make no mistake, he has no love for mutants. As a matter of fact, he'd prefer we were all dead. He tried, and now 50 of his fantastic mutant-killing robots lay at the bottom of the ocean. They're no match for the defenses of the platforms. They're a group of New York residents that managed to escape prison set up by Apocalypse. Word has it, a mutant set hundreds free before he was captured. From the sounds of it, that mutant was Banshee. Knowing Banshee, that's just a temporary situation. He'll figure a way out. He always does. Oh, that would be an incredibly bad move. Could you imagine how he'd take being saved? No, he'll find a way out. If you really want to thank me, put in a good word with Xavier for me.
So how's the grand experiment going? Are the Brotherhood and X-Men really working together? Hey, do you know where Colossus is? I haven't seen the big lug for weeks, and I miss him. Yes, that Colossus. What's going on here? Something's up. Spill it, or you're never going to have another moment's peace. Oh, no it won't. You send Colossus over here this instant. I'll get this all straightened out real quick. My real name's Kitty Pryde, but my code name's Shadowcat. I can phase through any solid object, which means I can walk through floors and walls. Helping Dr. McTaggart get prisoners out of New York City. Every so often, I make a run in and grab a few people. Way too slow. Apocalypse has guards stationed everywhere. It's all I can do to keep from getting captured. Terrible. All the mutants have been rounded up and placed in prisons. Apocalypse is running some kind of tests on them. From what I've heard, he's looking for 4 people with very specific DNA strands. Something to do with an experiment of his. No problem, X-Man.
Good. We have a mission.
Yes. Are you sure you want to go to the platforms?
Good luck, guys. I'm getting out of here. There's way too many anti-aircraft guns on these platforms.
Thank you, Havoc. You braved a great deal to get the team to the landing zone. And because the platforms are much more heavily fortified than first believed, I've requested the aid of S.H.I.E.L.D. They can better secure the structures once the defenses are down. Plus, they have a more thorough reconnaissance of the area. And with that, I hand control of this mission over to Colonel Nick Fury.
Thank you, Professor Xavier. Team, some of you I've worked with before, others of you I've fought with, but lives are on the line, so there's no time for egos right now. At this very moment, a team of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents are on their way to your location. It is imperative that you destroy the anti-aircraft guns before my men arrive. If you don't, they'll be shot out of the sky. Time is the enemy here. Move fast, Fury out. Team, those anti-aircraft guns are almost indestructible. The only way you're going to hurt them is by destroying the generator that powers them.
This unit has targeted a mutant life form. sound of my voice. It is a death knell for you and for all your wretched kind. No, it is I, Bastion, the architect of your destruction. Prepare to meet me on the field of battle. I will prove you are weak and unworthy.
Sometimes I enjoy this too much.
Danger, danger, system override in progress. Override complete. Original programming reinitialized. Destroy all mutant life forms.
Watch out, team. Someone or something is resetting the Sentinels to their original programming. Defend yourselves!
Cease all mutant activity.
Oh, sorry about that. I know your secrets. Not doing so well. I don't have enough power to do that. I know your secrets. Yow! Who's that?
Mutant DNA has been detected.
Team, meet Sergeant Charles Kilroy. He's the demolition specialist who's going to take out those radar arrays. Protect him at all costs.
Thanks, Colonel Fury. If it weren't for that high-tech scuba gear, I never would have made it here alive.
You're the only man who could have done it, Kilroy. Now make me proud, son, and take out those radar arrays.
Yes, sir. All right, team. Lead the way. There's a radar array. It's gonna take a little while to set the charge, so keep me alive long enough to do it. Don't let me die just yet. Yeah. Aren't you supposed to let me die just yet?
This unit has targeted a life form.
Don't have the energy for that.
Will do.
This unit has targeted a mutant life form.
Let me die just yet. Well, isn't that a pretty sight?
Well done, Sergeant, and good job, team. SHIELD agents will now secure the platform. You're free to move on to the next radar array.
Mutant target has been sighted.
Have located mutant DNA.
I don't have enough power to do that.
This unit has targeted a mutant life form.
I need more energy.
This unit has targeted a mutant life form.
I need more energy for that. Enjoy yourself.
We follow.
There's a radar array. It's gonna take a little while to set the charge, so keep me alive long enough to do it.
Mutant target has been sighted. This unit has targeted a mutant life form.
Targeting mutant DNA.
Warning,
I
defensive
kinda
systems
like this.
activated.
You should have run away.
Targeting mutant unit.
No.
Now you are in for it.
Yes.
Mutant target has been sighted. Warning, offensive systems activated.
Targeting mutant unit.
I need more energy for that.
Sighted.
Let's keep moving.
Immediate shutdown activated. Mutant target has been sighted.
I don't have enough power to do that.
Your loss is inevitable. Activated.
Targeting mutant unit.
Cease all mutant activity.
Affirmative.
Has been sighted.
Well, isn't that a...
Well done, Sergeant, and good job, team.
Cease all mutant activity.
Scanners have located mutant DNA. Targeting mutant unit.
This unit has become inactive. Cease all mutant activity.
Scanners have located
Bring on the
mutant
bad
DNA.
guys!
This unit has targeted a mutant life form.
Aren't you
Cease
supposed to
all
be
mutant
watching my
activity.
You're supposed to protect me!
Scanners have located mutant.
This is the last one, team. We can do this. Let's go!
This unit has targeted a mutant life form.
Then you're going to have to assume his mission. Take out the last radar array. First, locate and destroy the security interlock console. Once that's done, I'll fill you in on the next step.
Please, forgive me for that.
Well done, team. With the security interlock down, you can now deactivate the radar shielding console. Go to the radar array now and use the console there.
Cease all mutant activity.
Mr. Sinister will hear this.
Enjoy your slumber.
Go in where you...
Okay, team. You've deactivated the shielding on the auxiliary power generator. You have a limited amount of time to destroy the generator, then the shield will reset itself. If that happens, come back to the radar array and use the console again. You did an outstanding job, team. The Sentinels are now free to rescue the refugees. Also, you might be happy to hear we just fished Sergeant Kilroy out of the ocean. He's a little singed from having been thrown into the water during the explosion, but other than that, he's fine. It's been a pleasure working with you. This is Colonel Nick Fury, signing off.
Mutant target sighted.
Will do.
This cannot happen.
Surrender.
I don't have enough power.
Let's keep moving.
For too long, you mutants have taken advantage of humanity's kindness. And for too long, I've sat by and done nothing while you schemed and plotted like cowardly assassins. But my time of silence is over. I must take action and destroy each and every one of your misbegotten kind. Do not speak, mutant. The mere sound of your voice causes me pain. I'm not under any type of control. I know what I'm doing. Mutants are an aberration, a mistake of nature. I've made it my life's work to correct this mistake and erase it forever. Your pestilence has threatened to choke off the flower of mankind long enough. With my help, humanity will once again flourish and grow on the broken husks of your bodies. I'll hear no more of your lies, mutant. Let us battle so that I can put an end to you.
Sorry, team.
Scanners have located mutant DNA. Target has been sighted.
Enjoy your death.
Target has been sighted.
Ain't got the power right now.
Yeah. Cold snap!
Good job. I just received word the airlift was a complete success. All the refugees were saved. None of it would have happened if you hadn't made the way safe for the Sentinels. Yeah, that'll be the day. At least you're finished on the platforms. I'll have Blink open up a portal to take you to the X-Mansion. When you get back, stop by and see Havoc.